Hello and welcome to this new episode of Newsmakers. I am Simran Nagpal, your host for the series of Newsmakers. Friends, while we were curating this show, we were very sure of bringing you those people who are eminent personalities, trailblazers, and people who are striving hard to bring that change in the society. On today's episode, we have not just one, but three different newsmakers who are going to share their success stories. Friends, it is rightly said that an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. And our first guest for today is one such personality who's ardently investing his time and knowledge on students who are now working towards making their career. And he's also telling them how to groom themselves. Hi, sir. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Simran. Thank you for having me over here.
It is so good to have you on the show with us today. I would like to know your journey of being a CEO of Prepsmart.
Yeah. So basically, see, the journey of Prepsmart, right from my school days and my college days, I was pretty sure that I'm going to be into entrepreneurship. But which sector I was going to be into, that I was not sure. Luckily, I took engineering, and in engineering, I decided to go for MBA in my third year, and I started preparing for various competitive exams. I ended up cracking 25 plus exams, in which I scored your 99 plus percentiles up till now in 25 plus exams. This gave me a window of, opportunity to think that maybe I'm preparing in a different way for myself for competitive exams, and I can share this knowledge with a lot of students who struggle to prepare for their exams with respect to their academics. And that's where, my team members came into play, my partners who are with Prepsmart right now. And we decided to launch a brand new startup in a tech domain. Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. So we also know that you are starting your journey into being to the food industry. What it is all about?
Right. So now, food industry. So we have, started this pilot project. We are launching a brand new startup in food industry with respect to the franchise chains of momos and Frankies all over India. We are rolling out franchise centers as we are speaking today. And the plan is to, make food kind of healthy and make this awareness, because today's day, you see a lot of young people are eating food which is not healthy for them, which is affecting their health. And we are seeing a lot of heart diseases that are coming in the age gap of 30 to 40.
Absolutely.
So we, came up with this idea that why not, provide good quality and healthy snacks to, people in India. And hence, we have decided to launch a brand. The brand will be launched around August of 2023. And we are hopeful that India is going to, welcome us with an open heart for that particular brand.
I absolutely give you all the best luck that you achieve that. Also, sir, that life is full of ups and downs. We have our struggles, our share of struggles.
Right.
You be into this field of being an entrepreneur and you're getting into the food industry. What is your share of struggles?
Okay. So first of all, before, sharing my 2 cents on the struggle story, I would like to, just give one opinion, or you can say a suggestion to all my fellow entrepreneurs who would be, watching this, or the students who are watching. If you are into a startup industry, please don't, have the, habit of just taking up investment and burning your cash. That's not a right way to run a startup. From day 1 to your day 300, you should be running on your own, raising your own capital, gaining profits from your services or whatever product you are selling. And that is how you have to take forward your struggle, all right, your startup. So talking about struggle, definitely there are ups and downs in any startup that you are involved in. If there are no ups and downs, then thing is fishy, right? So I personally, I am very lucky to have good founders and good directors on board with me. So right throughout the struggle, we used to meditate, we used to listen to some calm music. I usually take 2 to 3 vacations per month, to keep myself, to vent up all that energy that is, burning me up.
Yes.
So maybe all these things help you to, just
Be calm.
be calm and just face the struggles that are there in this industry.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good. That's such a great way of, calming yourself is that you go on and have a meditation session.
Right.
Sir, while we'll just put a stop to this interview because we're wanting to have an advice from your side for those people who are aspiring to be entrepreneur.
Yeah, surely. If you want to be an entrepreneur, firstly, do research of your domain. Secondly, do a pilot phase. Thirdly, you have to be ready to pivot at any point of time. There can be n number of factors that will come into your startup industry and your startup domain. You should be ready with a pivot at any particular time. And secondly, you should be open to suggestions and criticism. That is a very vital factor while running a startup. Sometimes we are very adamant. No, my idea is very good. No, my product is very good. No matter how many feedbacks you get, you're not going to change, or you're not going to make any feedback changes in your particular service or product. I suggest that if you are less adamant in your startup as a founder and CEO, or any CXO for that matter, you would go the heights.
Wow, what a wonderful advice that you just now gave. And I'm sure all the audience must have noted that it is, for everything you need to have that patience and keep calm and, stay grounded. These are few things that I've been learning in all my episodes. Thank you, Dr. Shubham, for being here for this very short and crisp interview with us. And we assure you that we are bringing you our next newsmaker in some time from now. Hello and welcome to this episode of Newsmakers, the show where we bring to you inspirational stories of people from all walks of life. Because at Newsmakers, we aspire to inspire you. Friends, like I told you that in this episode, we would make you meet not just one, but 3 different newsmakers. So now we have a personality who is an accomplished professional in the pet grooming industry. She has been working extensively and honing her skills in the pet grooming industry. We have with us the CEO founder of GlamPetz, Miss Piyali Chatterjee. Welcome to the studio, ma'am.
Thank you.
It is so good to have a personality like you who's working so good for this clan. Ma'am, I've heard a lot of you. I've read about you. I would like to know your journey so far because it's not that easy to be in this industry.
Yeah, surely. What I faced a lot of struggles. People didn't believe on me, and they used to laugh at me because I was before coming to this field. I was a MBA HR, and I was in the corporate in Gujarat. So when people saw me like washing dogs, they like mocked me, like leaving your corporate job, you are washing dogs. So, but I proved them. And then again, being a single lady, going to Goa and setting up a business. And previously, initially, the Goans did not like accept the non-Goans there. So I suffered a lot. Means resistance came from all parts of my life. Like no physical, financial support, no emotional support I got. But still, I was onto this business because I saw how the dogs in Goa, they used to suffer. Like dogs used to get euthanized because of no proper grooming, because they used to get aggressive, and people used to call the vets to get them euthanized. So that trend I thought to completely eradicate.
There was one thing that would have hit you to, come to this industry.
Yeah, that was like when I went to Goa as a tourist. And then I went to a friend's house. Then I saw a German Shepherd in very bad shape. It was tied outside in the balcony. While asking, they said that the dog is having doggy odor, then the fungal infection, and all the hair on the body become knotted. Oh, I would see that also. They said it's very embarrassing to keep the dog inside the house because of the doggy odor. People don't want to come into the house. So we have tied the dog there. So that particular scene when I saw, then I went back to Gujarat. I inquired in the pet shops, and they told me that there is no professional groomers in Goa. Only the vets used to run the washing and drying area. They used to run. So then I made all the all studies about how to open a salon over there. I did a small course on the.
So you started to have a pet grooming session.
Actually, then I came back to Goa. I started with whatever savings I had. I started in a small shop. And then from there, I grew up to 8 branches.
Oh, wonderful. So this is my my next question for you. Then how this GlamPetz took birth? Like, because you were doing this, you saw, and then your struggle. When you came to Goa, you came as a visitor. And there you saw a dog suffering. And then how the origin of GlamPetz happened, right? We would like to know more about it.
As I said, I used to do the course, and then used to come back to Goa. I used to do the shop settings and all. And then again, I used to go back to for the rest of the classes. Again, I used to come back to Goa, do all the setups. And then I started with the inauguration. I did the inauguration. After that, that also people mocked me. Okay, and they laughed at me. Even my family members also laughed at me. Nobody believed in me. And then, but I was passionate about the pets, dogs and cats. And then I thought that I have to stop this trend of euthanizing dogs. And the pets used to suffer a hell lot because the furry, not the labs and the Rottweilers I'm talking about. I'm talking about the furry dogs, like the Shih Tzus, the German Shepherds, the Golden Retrievers. They used to get mats. So people, they used to wash at home and then dry under the sun. They live like that. So it was a trend over there. So naturally, because Goa is in the humid climate area, so the dogs used to catch with fungal infections. And many more dogs used to die out of tick infections. Infections means tick infested dogs, they die out of tick fever. Okay, that's a venereal disease. So then I thought of stopping this trend and getting all the dogs groomed by us. And after that, when my work came out in public, then people started sending their dogs to us. Even the ministers over there, the commissioners over there, the cops over there, they started sending to us. And then the demand went to, I live in North Goa. So the South Goa people cannot come every time 40 kilometers up and down. They cannot do every month. So they asked me to set up over there. So I found a franchisee partner. So he took the franchisee over there. Then one GlamPetz is in South Goa also. And then again from Panjim, Kalangut, Mapsa, Siolim, all came to get the franchisees, and then they took our franchisee and then set up this thing. So I made it very clear that no dog in any parts of Goa suffer due to the lack of grooming.
Absolutely, absolutely. Such a wonderful thought, audience. You have to see, she came as a visitor, and the passion that he has for pets. This has led to start this divine thing for the pet lovers as well. So, ma'am, I'm really happy to know this, that the way you're working for the society and for those creatures, you are expanding your horizons. You are in different parts of India. I would like to know that how can one be a franchisee to GlamPetz?
Like for taking a franchisee, I only see that if he is a passionate pet lover. It means not if he is coming only for the business, I say a big no to them.
Okay.
So only a passionate pet lover can take my franchises. No other criteria are there. And one thing is that if the person is having funds to invest, he can take a franchisee and set up a shop. But if at all he is not having any funds to spare, like to set up a shop, we can take the franchisee and go for the home visits.
Okay.
That is almost negligible cost. Only. That he can take the franchisee and go for the home visits, and he can earn like that.
Okay.
So instead of going for a 9 to 5 job, I encourage everyone to set up their own business, to stand on their own feet. And if one person open a shop, then what happens? He can engage other workers also there, and the other workers also get benefited to get a job over there. So as the government also is encouraging entrepreneurship, so I also went into that thing only.
That's amazing. That's amazing a thought. Like, viewers, it is so good to hear that when you want to become a franchisee, the only criteria is that you have to be a pet lover, you have to have a passion, and then you can go on. And you don't even, in case you have financial problems, you can start at your home. Just you have to have a love for it. Wow, what a great thought. Ma'am, I know that you are a person who carries a different personality to yourself. You are also a biker. We will just have a quick thing because we would like you to advise people that if you are having a love for something, and of course you also have something to you, like you're a biker and you do many things, what is that one advice that you would want to give to the audience?
See, I would like to say, tell to audience that, see, if you have passion for anything, you should fulfill that passion in your life. And if you are a pet lover, you should earn while carrying on your passion. Like if you are a pet lover, if you have passion for the pets, if you are earning through the pets, then it's nothing like that.
Right, right.
And as I am a biker, I go for solo rides also. Different parts of India also I go. So I just fulfill my passion. And I want everyone to fulfill their passion, not to get depressed under 9 to 5 job and leave all the passions.
Correct. Such a beautiful thought, and I'm so loving it. Friends, I'm sure that you would also love the thought that all you need to do is carry your passion. This is the takeaway from our interview today, and I would like to just end it here. I wish to continue it for hours and hours because I love the smile that you carry, ma'am. And thank you for being here on our show. Viewers, we've had a great time meeting three newsmakers. What a wonderful joyride that we had. I am sure that you must have learned a lot from all these three newsmakers of ours, and I promise to bring to you another successful story in my another newsmaker episode. So stay hooked, stay connected, and yes, while I go and while I say goodbye, I would like to make you remember that you can also be a part of the show. Our numbers are reflecting here, our email is reflecting here. You can connect with us, and I will see you in the next episode. Till then, this is your host Simran Akbar signing off with the promise to see you next. Goodbye.